Hey, how y'all doing? Come on in here and sit on down. I got something for us today. Happy Monday to everybody. Go ahead on, like, comment, and subscribe to this channel just as fast as you can. The next time, if you ain't never done this before, when you fire your grill up, if you're doing charcoal, you could be doing wood. If you haven't done it before, get your onion. I don't care what size. Get you a couple of onions, maybe one big one. Cut it in half. You ain't got to peel it. As that fire start coming up the temp on top of those coals, when they ash over, or your wood when it comes up the temp, drop a couple of onions on there and let the good times roll. Oh, you're gonna smell the aroma. If you got neighbors, they coming over. Yes, sir. But anyway, let me get you in to get you out. 3-teamer, let's go. Let's rock and roll Monday. 5 o'clock. Lafayette, 3-7, struggling. 0-4 on the road. This is college basketball. They on the road this evening in Pennsylvania. 5-4, and they 4-1 at the house. Over here at the Pastra, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Philly. Doors open up at 3 o'clock. Tickets on the low. They was 13, now they $14. If you can't get over to the game, if you can't get that Philly cheesesteak, that good hot dog, that good Gary popcorn if they got it, you can watch this game at the comfort of your home on ESPN Plus. If you going, you better grab your biggest jacket. It'll be 28 degrees. X Factor player for Lafayette Leopards. I like that name. Caleb Williams, the freshman guard out of Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out to Jacksonville. 17 points a game. He balling. 3.5 rebounds. 2.8 assists. Shooting 38.6% from the field of play. X Factor player for Pennsylvania Quakers. Ethan Roberts. Ethan Roberts. That sounds like he ought to be a best-selling author. Ethan Roberts. Anyway, out of Arlington Heights, Illinois. Shout out to Arlington Heights. 18 points a game. He balling too. 3.9 rebounds, 2.4 assists, shooting 40.5% from the field of play. Last 5 games, the Quakers, Pennsylvania, 71 points, 71.4 average in the last 5 games. Lafayette Leopards, 68.2, 71.4 plus the 68.2 will give you 139.6. The over and under is 151.5. I ain't gonna hold you. We going with the under. If you take the 71.4 minus the 68.2, that'll leave you 3 points. 3.2. Vegas does have Pennsylvania supposed to win on that point spread tonight. 5.5 points. If you're gonna deal with the point spread, my math say take Lafayette. But we're gonna rock and roll with the under. Don't forget down in the comment section, I will have this posted. My picks. Next game, 7 o'clock. Who we rolling with? Grambling, 3-5, struggling. They 1-5 on the road. They're on the road this evening. Southern Miss. Southern Miss is 5-4. They 2-0 at the house. They at the house tonight. Reed Green Coliseum in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Shout out to Hattiesburg. Doors open up at 5 o'clock. Tickets on the low, $16. If you can't get over to the game and get that hamburger, you can catch this game on the SEC network. If you traveling to the game, it'll be 46 degrees. You better grab your jacket. X Factor player for the Grambling Tigers. I've been to Grambling. Antonio Menez, the freshman forward out of Chi-Town, Illinois, Chicago. Shout out to Chicago. 12 points a game, averaging 2.9, 2.3 on the assist, 2.9 on the rebounds, shooting 47.7% from the field of play. X Factor player for Southern Miss, the Golden Eagles. Tyler Weeks, the junior forward out of New York. Shout out to New York. 17 points, 17 and a half points a game. He's balling. 5.6 rebounds, 1.9 assists, shooting 55.7% from the field of play. Last 5 games, Southern Miss averaging 78 points. Grambling doing 67.8. Add those two together, give you 145.8. Over and under is 141.5. You want to entertain that? Take the over. If you take the 78 minus the 67.8, leave you 10 points, 10.2. Vegas got Southern to win by 7.5 points tonight. We're going to rock and roll in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. And let's take Southern Miss and take this point spread, 7.5. Don't let me down, Southern Miss. Last but not least, I'm going to let you out the door. If you picking up what I'm putting down, go ahead on and come on over to my place. 7 o'clock p.m. game time. Incoordinate Word, 5-4. They 1-1 in the Southland Conference. Going up against New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans. New Orleans, 2-7. They struggling. 0-1 Southland Conference. They're going to be at the house here, Lakefront Arena. New Orleans, Louisiana. Shout out to Louisiana. Doors open up at 5 o'clock. Tickets on the low, $29. If you can't get to the game, you can catch this game on ESPN Plus. It'll be 52 degrees. Grab your jacket if you're going to the game. X Factor player for Incoordinate Word, Cardinals. Davion Bailey, the senior guard out of Indianapolis, Indiana. Shout out to Indianapolis. I gotta catch one of those Indy 500 races. 19.5 points a game. He's balling. 3.5 rebounds, 2.1 assists, shooting 40.5% from the field of play. X Factor players for the New Orleans Predators. Colton Benson, the senior guard out of Austin, Texas. He up the street. Some of my old school cats. Do y'all remember the sitcom Benson? 1979, they ran for 7 seasons. You ain't never checked out Benson, go check them out. Anyway, 16.3 points a game, 3.4 rebounds, 1.8 assists, shooting 39% from the field of play. Last 5 games, New Orleans averaging 70 points. And Coordinate Word is doing 84.4. You add those two together, you get 154.4. Over and under is 148.5. If you want to entertain that 148.5, you take the over. You take the 84.4 minus 70 points, it's going to leave you 14 points. I did see one of these games. I think it was on New Orleans was a little elevated to me or inflated on one of those games. This game is going to be a little close than 14 points spread, but Vegas got Incoordinate Word to win by 1.5. They should win by 5. So let's take that Incoordinate Word, and that's my time. Go ahead on, let me know down in the comment section what you rocking and rolling with today. Anybody doing NBA later on tonight, let me know. Any hockey, let me know. Let's reach one, teach one. And you already know, if you talk to me, I'll talk to you right back. Y'all be good.